2025. 2025 is the year that reportedly is what GTA 6 may be released. 2025, the same exact year that we was all playing on Nuketown on Black Ops 2 back in 2012, and even still to this day. 2025. You guys have been waiting for me to make a video like this ever since that this rumor has been going around the Rockstar community for the longest amount of time. And by longest amount of time, I mean 2 weeks ago, but still, better late than never. So yeah, let's talk about it. So as you guys may or may not have heard, GTA 6 will reportedly be released or announced either or in 2025. 4 years from this exact date as of recording, which is July 14th, 2021. What? And I gotta say right now, take this with a grain of salt if you can or if you want to, because these kinds of rumors are so flimsy that like you would only see like 1 or 2 major articles talking about it and then just moving on about their day and be talking about Call of Duty, Warzone, or anything other than GTA at the moment. Now this is something that I wanted to talk about 2 or 3 weeks ago when this first initially came out, but of course I was busy. But now that I got the time, I may as well get into it and dissect it like the mad scientist that I am. Now here's my 2 cents about this whole entire situation. I wouldn't say that I'm mad at the fact that GTA 6 might be coming out at 2025. It's not even a guarantee because you know Rockstar likes to delay their games, so they didn't even take into consideration like how many times it could possibly get delayed with the amount of times that GTA 5 and its DLCs got delayed. But I'm just gonna put this into perspective for all of you guys watching this video, whether you like my decision or like my opinion or not. But I'm gonna put this into perspective for you. When GTA 5 first got announced or came out, it was in September of 2013. And by that time, I was 12 years old in the 6th grade at beginning my 6th grade year, okay? As of right now, as of recording, as of July 14th, 2021, I am 20 years old and Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out since 2013. So the game is well over 7 or 8 years old, right? Now GTA 5 expanded and enhanced for PS5 and the Xbox Series X. When that got released and when that comes out, I'll be at least 21 by the time that comes out. They're saying that it could be released later this year, or I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check the release date. Now, by the time GTA 6 comes out, if 2025 is, if that's the exact year date that they are wanting to push the game, I will be 24 years old. 24 years old. That means from the time I was 12 years old when GTA 5 comes out all the way up until the possible release date of GTA 6 in 2025, I will be 24 years old. That's a 12-year gap. 12 years. Do y'all know how much 12 years is? That's 2 6s, bitch. That's a big number 1 and a big number 2. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a whole jail sentence if you ask me. For the people that got locked up in 2013 and didn't even get a chance to play Grand Theft Auto 5, and if they got 12-year sentences, like that's pretty much like they're gonna come home to is GTA 6. And not only are we gonna be getting GTA 6 in 2025, or reportedly that's what the time is gonna be coming out, but leakers and news articles are saying that it's not only going to be as multiplayer focused as GTA 5 was, but not only that, it will have like a Fortnite world evolving map along with it.
What's that?
A Fortnite world evolving map along with it. A Fortnite evolving map. And now I just have this one simple question for Rockstar Games, and that question that I have in question is, what is it with Rockstar Games and seeming like they're copying every other game besides trying to make something new and original and follow their own ideas? Because it seems like for the longest time now, Rockstar Games have been taking other ideas from other video games that either happened or is going on right now. And I don't need to even name examples, but I'm just gonna name a couple examples right off the rip. The Oppressor Mark II, remodeled and even worse than the Stag Bike in Saints Row 3. The Scramjet, modeled after the Speed Racer Mach 5. The Vigilante, modeled after the Batmobile. The Conjali, modeled after the Saints customizable Stag Tank. Like, do you guys see where I'm going at? Like, do you guys see the point that I'm trying to make? And to be honest with you guys, I have no idea where they're getting this kind of information from that makes them think that we want to play on a Fortnite evolving map, or like a map that evolves within each and every single DLC or update. But if that's the case, I would play literally any other game that has that feature or had that feature since the very beginning, and that's the very point of it. Like Fortnite, if I wanted to play Fortnite, I would play Fortnite. I have it installed on my gaming PC. Or if I want to play Modern Warfare or Warzone that has constant map updates, I would play Warzone. And if I had a product key for it for cheap, I would be playing it on my gaming PC right now. I want to play Grand Theft Auto. That's the main point of playing Grand Theft Auto, is to be playing Grand Theft Auto, not some other kind of video game clone. But then even if that is true, and if it is going to be taking place in Vice City, I don't want it to be taking place in the 1980s, because that was the same exact time period that GTA 3 or GTA Vice City took place in, and I don't really want to be taking place in the 1980s and going back in time after like the current day version of GTA 5. Well, to be honest with you, could possibly be taking place in the future, considering how many futuristic hover bikes there are in GTA 5, but that's besides the point. But my biggest fear is that it's not the fact that we could be getting GTA 6 in 2025. My biggest fear is that will it be out just in time as the climax or like the peak of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X's life cycle. Because remember, back in 2013 when the PS4 and the Xbox One first came out, GTA 5 just barely got it out on PS3 and the Xbox 360, and that was like a month before both consoles even launched. And the fans was kind of disappointed at the fact that GTA 5 was not on the PS4 and the Xbox One in general. So yeah, I can understand why they had to remaster it. And by the way, it ran so much better, and if you had a PS4 Pro or Xbox Series X, it ran amazing. So yeah, that was probably worth picking up. But the other downside of this is that, of course, now that the PS5 and the Xbox Series X has been out for well over 8 months, we're now gonna have to be forced to buy a PS5 or Xbox Series X just in time, just so the fact that we can have GTA 6, because you remember when every single new console comes out, the previous console before that becomes a dead console. Like, they're not going to be updating it anymore, or if they are, it's going to be only for a couple more years before they completely shut off the servers on every single game, or the fact that they're not going to make games in general for that previous console anymore so they can focus on the current gen. So that's my biggest fear, is that not only all of us might not be able to have a PS5 in time, but the fact that we might not be able to play it on the PS5 or Xbox Series X at all. If that's the case, if the next year's generations of consoles come out, or if the next gen consoles come out around that time. And I know for a fact that people is going to be in the comments saying, oh, quit complaining, you only got to wait 4 more years. Nigga, I should not be having to wait 4 more years for a video game when I'm the customer. We're the customers that make them relevant to begin with. Like saying only wait 4 more years, only 4 more years when we was already waiting 8 years for another GTA game. But you know what we got instead? We got GTA 5 expanded and enhanced.
Imagine how tired we are of it.
I don't know, man. 4 more years, bro. I don't know how long I can put up with this game for 4 more years, bro. Adding in the fact that I got this game for $10 off CD keys too, just so I can play mods, which I still haven't fully set up and found the reason for why my game's crashing so much. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can live with it. I don't know about this move, bro. In Rockstar Games, I'm just letting you know right now, GTA 6 better be worth that 12-year wait, man. Because I'm letting you know right now, if GTA 6 is somehow, some way even worse than Grand Theft Auto 5, bro, y'all gonna be forced to bring something new to the table, or bring back some of y'all old projects like Midnight Club, Bully, and etc., dude. Because if this game flops, y'all are done. Y'all donezo, y'all finito, finished, body bag them, throw in the towel. You guys can't keep living off your glory days and keep living off remasters forever, because there's going to be a point in time where you're going to have to make something new and give the fans what they truly want, because at the end of the day, we're still the people that make y'all relevant and put food in y'all mouths and keep the lights on in your houses, in your mansions, and pay the gas mileage for your Lamborghinis and your Ferrari and your McLaren Speedtails. So y'all need to take that into consideration when the next time you think about even wanting to remaster an already remastered game. They say patience is always rewarded, but really in the end, is it really worth it at all? I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Or don't. To be honest with you, I just want some YouTube money. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, genuinely though. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later.
$100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.